Yo, 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 what's going on with y'all, man? It's your boy, NicoTV. I'm the voice of the West. Man, I got two very special guests with me here to unpack and give out our votes for the round of 32, best round of the West tournament. I got two special judges with me. First and foremost, I got the guy coming out of New York, the East Coast brethren, OG in the game, none other than Dutch, KIB. What's going on with you, sir?
You see the hat, man. Brooklyn's in the building, man. What's going on, y'all? East Coast.
Yeah, man. So you already know you're finna have that Brooklyn aggression up in here, man. And also, man, we have the man who is single-handedly taking over the Midwest region when it comes to this media shit, man. He goes by the name of Ledge, but we also know him as the Top Tier Podcast. Man, what's going on with you, good brother?
Hey, man, what's going on, bro? You know, always a pleasure being here, joined with some elite guys in the game. So I'm happy, dog. I'm happy. Let's get to it.
Oh, yeah, man. So pretty much, man, we're going to go down the list of every single battle. There were 16 battles, 32 battlers, 16 battles. We're going to go through each and every single matchup. I'm going to let you guys know who got the fan vote, which counts for 40% of the total vote. Our votes as a collective will count as 60%, 20% as an individual. So, somebody won that fan vote. The only way for the other battle rapper to win, it would have to be a unanimous decision for all three judges. Let's go ahead and get into it, man. Let's go ahead and get into it, man. So the first battle we have Young Pop versus Beazt Gatlin. Beazt Gatlin won the fan vote 20-16. So shout out to the 36 people who got involved on that one and voted on that one. Judges, Mr. I'm gonna start off with Ledge. I see a lot of shaking heads over there. Ledge, go ahead, man. What's going on, brother? Talk to me.
Preposterous. Listen, man.
What's preposterous about it? What you mean?
Credit to Beazt Gatlin. I know what he's doing over there on the West. I know what he's doing, you know, outside of the ring, you know, as far as putting people on. That round wasn't it, bro. We just gonna keep it 100.
What you mean? Nah, see, now what you mean that round wasn't it? See, now you talking crazy right now, man. What you mean?
He gonna tag me on Facebook, I'm sure. And I'm cool with that. But it wasn't it, man. I just felt like there was dry spots. I felt like it was a little bit of gassy because he the man there. A little gassy,
Gas?
A little gassy. They was cheering for stuff that if somebody who came in there with no name, no credibility, I don't think they would just. His stuff was a little light, man. Comparing himself to Curry, the whole, Warriors thing. I get it. I think Pop was lyrical. He was saying some stuff, man. He was being direct. He was putting together some punches. I just like his material more, man. I feel like Beazt Gatlin, man. All right, I'm gonna say it. Like I feel like he might have. Where Dutch go? You a part of this, dog. I feel like he's much better as a music, and I don't think he'll take offense to this. I think he's much better as an artist than a battle rapper. Much better. Shout out to him and his work with who's his boy he be doing? Is it Kid Clutch? Shout out to that. Yeah. I've heard some of that stuff. You be playing that stuff on the intro.
Yeah, y'all make sure you go and get that, by the way. The curriculum on all streaming platforms, man. Shout out to the Kid Clutch and Beazt Gatlin, man.
Yeah, we voted on that when we was doing like some of the best music out in the West, and that's definitely up there. I think he's better in that, promoting, organizing battles. That verse didn't do it for me, but that's it. I'm shocked.
All right, so we got one vote for Young Pop. Dutch, man, talk to the people, man. Talk to this nigga Ledge, man. I know you don't agree with this nigga, man. Young Pop or Beazt Gatlin, man. What you got?
See, y'all hear me?
Yeah,
I'm hearing you.
Yo, y'all people on the West Coast lucky, man. I didn't take the notes, man. I didn't use the black and white. I lucky I didn't go here with it. You know what I'm saying? Because I would definitely read off the narrative for real. But
Hey, push your narrative, man. We here with it,
Ooh,
man.
that
Push
shirt
your
fire.
narrative, man.
That shirt is fire. That shirt is fire. I'm not gonna lie, man. Yo, Nico, you might have to put up a link. You know what I'm
We
saying?
need
Like,
that,
let
man.
people
We
know
need
where to
that.
cop it, man.
Oh man.
But back to the agenda at hand. You feel me? We gotta keep it a buck. KIB. I gotta go with my brother Ledge on this, man. Young Pop. You know what I'm saying?
What?
And Young Pop, man. Listen, Beazt Gatlin, like we all know, man, he a fixture in terms of the new West. But that round was basic, man. Basic.
So let me put this in here as well. Does the time in which the round occurred, because you got to take into account when the round happened. A lot of these rounds ain't 2019, a lot of these rounds is from 2013, 2014.
I'm doing him a life raft. He trying to save
Yeah,
him.
I'm saying these ain't recent. A lot of these rounds is from back in the day.
Whoa, wait a minute, Nico. Are we giving passes to material now? Are we?
What? Hold on. Ain't no passes to material. I know we not talking material, and you ain't.
We got hidden passes.
References. I know we not finna go there with material. Y'all better go there with Young Pop.
We got hidden passes.
It's not even my
we don't know Young Pop personally, you know what I'm saying? But all in all, like I feel like there's a hidden agenda behind this right now. You feel what I'm saying? Man. There's a lot of hidden agendas.
Nico trying to get to some events, bro. I know what's going on.
Nah, for no though. Like Les was saying, man, if he would have told me, if I put it like this, right? If Beazt Gatlin was a hidden character, would you allow that round to you know what I'm saying?
Like, would you allow if you was a hidden character, you didn't make it into the tournament. If you was hidden, you ain't in the tournament. This ain't hidden tournament. This is the best of the West. So he's one of the best in the West.
No, let's be clear. Now, Nico. All right, Nico, we got to keep it a buck here. You know what I'm saying? Until this tournament, a lot of these dudes were hidden characters. Not saying Beazt is a hidden character, but sorry to say, Young Pop, you are a hidden character until this tournament.
Yeah, nationally,
until Nico called me and told me about the tournament and told me, yo, Dutch, I respect your opinion. I want you to review these rounds and tell me who won. You know what I'm saying? You was a hidden character to us outside of the West Coast. You know what I'm saying? And we're going to keep mentioning these hidden characters to us outside of the West. You know what I'm saying? But Young Pop was a hidden character. But I will say this. He had a solid round. He picked a solid round to go against Beazt Gatlin, who was a fixture in this new West movement. But if he picked this round wasn't it, man. You know what I'm saying? And I don't care about what time frame this dropped. Material is material. You know what I'm saying? No matter what. You know, it's just that this one was not it. Salute to Beazt Gatlin. That intro is fire. That intro music, listen, I loved it. I love it, man. And it was mixed well. It was mixed well. You know what I'm saying? You got some good engineers on your side. But this round, man, nah. I don't want to go extra on it, you know what I'm saying? But this round was in it. That's all I'm gonna say. Young Pop moves on for me.
Yeah.
All right, man. Let's go ahead and break this down. Let's break the real of this down, man. Because I hear you. I hear the arguments.
Here we go.
You brought up one fatal flaw. See, I just got through cooking Les when we was talking about Real Sick and Jada Nightwing. That's a whole different topic. That's a whole different topic. We ain't gonna get into that. But this topic right here, you mentioned one word, and that one word is why you lose the argument. You said material. Both of their material from when they spit the round, which I think both of these rounds came from like 2014, 2015, somewhere in the 2014, 2015 range, somewhere like that. Material-wise, both the rounds in today's era ain't on point in terms of the highest level you can be in terms of material. So if I'm looking at material, to me, that's a wash. That's a wash. Now I got to get into the other attributes. We got to look at the performance, you know what I'm saying, the charisma. We got to look at the other factors. And I felt like in this matchup, Young Pop was rapping. He was rapping. Rappity rap, as I say, right? A lot of rappity rap. But
he clowning.
It it wasn't styling. He wasn't no charisma really. Like he was barking and breaking and talking and rapping, but it wasn't really. I don't know. I didn't really get anything else outside of that. It was just rappity rap. You know what I'm saying? Because if you bring up the material on both ends, the material is not high quality for today's era. I agree, but it's on both sides.
Beazt, what did you get? What did you get out of Beazt Gatlin material? What did you get out of that?
If I'm judging it, I would say, like out of 10, I'd probably say material wise, we say about like a 6.5, 7, 6.5, 7. I say the same thing about Young Pop, probably around like a 6.5.
What did you get? Like, what, give me something that you left with that stuck with you with that Beazt Gatlin.
Hold on. I know we're not doing this argument about what stuck with you, but I know we're not doing this argument because this is exactly why people lost their Ultimate Madness. Exactly why they lost.
No, there you go.
Exactly why they lost. Oh, name me.
Whoa! Wait a minute.
I don't want to hear all that.
No.
My niggas lost the Ultimate Madness, man.
Nah, we're not doing that because your guy moved on. Your guy moved on, and my guy is.
Listen, I know how to pick. I know how to pick. That's what I'm saying. I know how to pick. It's what we're going through right now. I know how to pick. I know what I'm doing when it comes to the selection. My vote.
You really about to pick Beazt Gatlin verse over here, man. You about to really do.
What you mean? What? Oh, hold on. What is this extra energy of? It wasn't clear.
There's no extra energy.
It was not clear on either. It was not clear on either side.
Don't rob.
The only thing Young Pop might have had. Hold on. Let me even look at the time of this battle. I'm gonna look at the time. I think the only thing Young Pop might have had was a longer round. Pause. But there was nothing else with the round that was clear. Y'all talking like this was a wash. It was a wash.
Wait.
It was a wash.
I'm gonna keep it a buck here. I'm gonna keep it a buck. Both of them was awful. I ain't gonna lie. Like both of them can, you know what I'm saying, they can get out of here. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Beazt Gatlin.
Said both of them,
Both of them. If we had a no contest clause,
they coming for you, bro.
I would have exercised it right now. No contest. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think Young Pop won by default. I like Young Pop's material more than Beazt Gatlin. Beazt Gatlin sounded outdated and basic. You know what I'm saying? So,
I'm looking at the timing right now, right? Beazt Gatlin had about a 3:30 to 4 minute round. I'd say about 3:30 to 4 minutes, maybe even like 3:45. Young Pop round is about 5 minutes, so he rapped at least a minute more of material. So if we're judging it based off of that, then by virtue of that, Young Pop would definitely get that. But I'm saying in terms of head up, if I'm looking at performance, material, you know what I'm saying, presence, all that kind of stuff, I got more from Beazt Gatlin. If you're talking about just rapping and just totaling my bars,
give me the material.
To me, the battle's preference. Did you want to hear somebody just rapping and giving you more in terms of quantity of bars, or did you want to look at everything else?
Yo, Nico, I don't like.
Listen, I don't need nobody I don't need nobody trying to oversell. How fire this Reggie is.
I
feel like he's trying to insult my intelligence.
Whole screen froze. I didn't even want to hear what this man said. His whole screen froze, man. What's going on, man?
He called it
my
Reggie.
Whole screen froze.
Hey, the whole screen froze for like 2 seconds. My screen didn't even want to hear the blasphemy coming out of y'all mouth, man. They didn't want to hear the blasphemy.
He said don't oversell him no Reggie, dog. He can't go for that.
Neither one, but it both was. Let's just keep it real. You guys are saying is they both were.
They were.
Let's move on. All right, so what happens now? It's 40% Young Pop.
I had Beazt. I had this vote in 2 weeks ago when I first put the battles matched up side by. When I'm editing the shot, I had Beazt Gatlin. You know what I'm saying? That was my vote. That was my pick when I put it in there. You know what I'm saying?
You trying to go to an event? Hey, yo, Beazt, make sure you have Nico tickets to your next event. Front row. So I see the play.
Listen, man, the battle was close. I didn't care either way how it went down, man. But I did have Beazt edging out that matchup. So we got, what was that?
Robbed the young brother. Sorry, Pop.
Sorry, young Pop.
You robbed a good brother, man.
You said I robbed him? Man, I ain't robbed nobody, man. Listen, man, Rappity Rat Rappity rap. We ain't doing that over here. Huh? Hidden rap. Hidden rappity? Nah, we ain't doing that. Next matchup, man.
He robbed a good brother, bro.
No, now this one here, because I talked to one of the judges earlier, and I heard something about this matchup, and a lot of y'all are going to have something to say. So if y'all thought I was wild for this last one, oh, you going to think this one even crazier. We got King Leo versus Eli the Mayor. Hey, Dutch, man, since Les started off the last one, brother, you go ahead and start this one off. Dutch, go ahead, brother. Eli the Mayor or King Leo? And by the way, Eli the Mayor won the fan vote 38-12. He won 38-12. So Eli the Mayor has the fan vote of 40% to his name. Dutch, it's on you, man. Who'd you have winning this matchup?
It was a close battle. In terms of rounds, it was very close, and not like the first one where it was close due to like lack of quality material. But this was close because both of them was cooking, But I'm gonna go with the substance that I was appreciating more, and that was relatable to my ear. And I'm gonna go with King Leo. I'm going with King Leo. Eli the Mayor was, he was cooking, but to me, there were some dry spots, you know what I'm saying? But when he was going, he was definitely cooking. But I give the edge to King Leo. That's just me. You know what I'm saying? I liked the approach that King Leo did, even though we do hear the religious angle a lot. But I like the way he used it, you know what I'm saying, against his opponent, But shout out to Eli the Mayor. You had a dope round, you feel me? But King Leo, I rocked with it more. So, and don't get it twisted. Like a lot of stuff that he was saying, I understood. A lot of people that I know, you know what I'm saying, they from, I pretty much, let me just say, like, a lot of dudes I know, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. But, so I understand the content, you know what I'm saying, to a degree, But at the end of the day, even with that said, like, I just like King Leo around better, you know what I'm saying? That's just me.
I hear you. Mr. Ledge, it's on you, sir. He has King Leo. What says you, Mr. Top Tier Podcast?
Yeah, I'm upset. Y'all disappointed me tonight.
Hey, y'all can't say shit to me. I told you, y'all thought I was wild with the first battle. I'm letting y'all go. Because when I go, it's go ahead, Ledge.
My man Leo was definitely prepared for a sermon. So he got all his
hey, he was going in on God, man.
He got all his cabin in the sky rituals and shit out. But at the end of the day, this is battle rap. And I don't think he just wasn't direct enough to me. He wasn't aggressive enough to me. I feel like Mayor was going against XP, who XP can get busy too. So I felt like even just the level of comp, he knew he had to bring a different level. So I felt like he had just a higher degree of difficulty in balance somebody like XP, who stood toe-to-toe versus real name Brandon and such names such as that over there on the West. And I just like the material. The Mayor was in a nice pocket. Like when the Mayor's kind of like this is when you see the best of him. He had some other performances that was dope like this. But yeah, man, Leo, I know he had a message, and he's probably like when Oops sometimes don't care about winning the battle, he just care about sending a message. I kind of felt like that's what Leo was on. Like winning the battle was like the least of his worries. So it was the least of mine too.
Hey, look,
I got a Mayor.
He got the Mayor. Look, man. This is one of them things where, like, in these battles, like, I won't call what Leo did filler because I felt like everything was direct to his opponent and everything was direct to the angle that he was unpacking. So I won't say that it was filler, but what I will say is that the lack of haymakers, the lack of punchlines in the round hurt the round as an overall round, because whereas the angle, he was selling it, he had all them qualities to it. When you're going up against a round like Eli Damer's round that's very punch heavy, haymaker heavy, substance heavy, if you know what I'm saying, on a different, side of the game with substance, but very substance heavy as well, it's very tough for you to beat a round like that if you're not matching or at least giving some form of haymakers with the angle he had. I feel like he was just really rapping and trying to drive a point home more so than like, getting them haymakers across. So I had Eli Damer winning this one kind of clear. So Eli Damer, you moving on, brother. You moving on to the next round. Next matchup, let's see here. Flo Colombo versus Young Griz, man. Flo Colombo versus Young Griz.
That was a close one, actually.
What?
That was close to me.
Flo Colombo
That was close to me. That was close to me, bro. I think y'all was asleep. Oh, everybody. Oh, that's how y'all doing? Hey, get back here. That's how y'all doing, me, dog? That was close.
I'm this your narrative. This your narrative. Go ahead and unpack it, man. Tell me why this battle was close, man. Talk to me, man.
I think. All right.
You thinking?
I think Flo Colombo had some. It was some hidden material for the first part, but I do think, like midway, he started heating up, and he was kind of like. Look, I got Griz winning. Let's relax. I got.
Listen, it's not even about you having Griz win it. You said it's close.
It was close to me.
There's nothing close about that round at all. Not even. Listen, Flo Colombo, he has rounds on King of the Dot that if I could have used rounds from big leagues, he probably would have had a much better chance in the tournament. But we gotta be real. That close?
That was close. Bro.
By the way, hold on. Let me make sure
I think you're giving him more points based on it being Dryx and not.
No, I said Griz, Young Griz.
I know you're talking about the round where he battled Dryx, right?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. I think you not gassing it, but I think you're giving him extra credit because he said that versus like a Dryx.
Oh, it's the quality of the round. That has nothing to do with what we said it to. It's the quality of the round.
What's going on here?
The quality of the round, man. Listen.
Crazy, man. Lord have mercy, man.
Listen, man. Griz, by the way, sidebar, Griz won the fan vote 3-1. So shout out to the 4 people who decided to vote for this battle.
He won the round. I'm just saying it's closer than people think, bro. I think it's a little bit closer.
Hey, Dutch, man. Talk to this nigga, Dutch. Hey, this close narrative, man. Talk to him.
First of all, man, Flo had no presence. He sounds like a 5-year-old. Like,
hey, yo.
We not doing this at all. Griz was talking to that young man, Dryx's soul. Like, you can literally see Dryx's soul with his body. You know what I'm saying? Flo did not give me that. Mm-mm.
All right. I got Griz winning too, but I feel like there's like I feel like there was little points where when he was trying to like joke and stuff like that. Like to me, Griz when he in that bag it's not appealing to me. Like he was making little comments about what he looked like and stuff like that. When he opened up though, the first part when he was like trying to give him game or not relying on the URL for backing and making when he hit that whole sequence was heavy. But then when he started breaking into the little comedy spiel, I just got disinterested. I thought that was fire. The whole little jokes he was throwing here and there, I didn't.
You talking about when he started talking about Jazz's box?
Yeah, like I don't care about that. You care about that? I don't care about that.
It's a moment. Listen, this was the very first battle in battle rap anywhere. And Jazz so happened to be hosting the battle. And she had just made a tweet about next person mention my battle. This is literally like a week, two. It was like literally within the same time frame. It was a moment he created. A moment. We ain't talking about the jokes. It's a moment. And that whole entire area was fire to me. That whole entire shit was fire. I had no problem with. And he had a haymaker at the end. The truth hurts. Come on, what?
Mm-hmm.
What we doing? Fire.
It's me sleep.
Flo Colombo had it was a solid round, right? And like I said, on the main stage, he has a lot better rounds. I think his best rounds have been on the main stage, which is a good thing. Because if you're having your best rounds and your best material when it comes to your biggest opportunities, it's always a good thing. So Flo Colombo is definitely on the king of the dot side of the game. He's been main stage and putting in work. But in this particular round that he selected, it wasn't going like Griz round, like it just wasn't enough, man. I don't want close is like almost disrespectful to Griz's round. I ain't gonna lie to you. It's almost disrespectful, man. It is disrespectful. That round from Griz was fire.
Disrespectful.
Fire. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, man, we have our first unanimous pick. We got Griz.
Yeah, shout out to Griz. Am I allowed to shout him out, or?
Oh, you shout him out, brother. You know what I'm saying? Listen. So far, we 3 battles in, and every single one of us that had a wild take to somebody else. So we even right now, man. The next matchup, let me see if I can get some. Let's see. We got Real Name Brandon versus Lucky Desperado, man. What we doing?
Brandon.
Real Name Brandon versus Lucky Desperado, man.
Real Name Brandon clear. Like there's no even conversation. There's no conversation, no debate about it. Like
no, it's just no debate, no question at all. It's just Real Name.
Next battle.
Next battle.
I had Real Name Brandon as well. Lucky Desperado. Salute to you. That was a big battle for you when you battled Big Cannon. You're solid in that one. Definitely want to salute you for, you know what I'm saying, investing in yourself and getting you a big look. But Real Name round just overall to me was just better. Haymakers, punch count, everything, man. Performance, all that good stuff, man. So yeah. Real Name Brandon moving on. Next up, we have, and this one right here, I gotta sell this a certain way, man. I have to sell this a certain way. There's a lot on the line with this battle. Crew member versus crew member. And it's been said that if somebody wins this battle, I ain't gonna say no names on who, they gotta lead a crew. They're probably trolling. But even if they wasn't trolling, there's a lot on the line with this battle. Bragging rights is on the line. We got Dev the Demon versus Next. Dutch, talk to me, man. How'd you call this matchup, man? Oh, and by the way, let me make sure I say this. Dev the Demon won the fan vote 19-13, and Real Name Brandon won his fan vote 13-3. So yeah, that's the fan vote.
Lord.
I'm gonna go with Next.
Okay.
I like Next. Yeah, I thought his round was more impactful. Even though Dev's round did his damage with being a short round, but I felt like there were more dry spots than what Next was doing. Next overall round was just from the beginning to the end powerful, man. That SO finesse approach and angle was wicked, and he was just nonstop after that. So I got to give that battle to Next.
Heard that. Les, talk to me, man. What's up, man? Top Tier Podcast, man. Who you have, Dead or Next? Dev the Demon or Next?
This was a good one. I actually had to watch this one twice because I couldn't make up my mind the first time around. I actually went with Dev on this one. One of the reasons why, because I felt like, wow, next round was really good. It really was, and his aggression always shines through. Like he be talking loud and boisterous. I just felt like he stayed on certain subjects a little too long, and I don't know, man. I just felt like that angle hit, but after it hit, he should have just moved on, but he kind of dragged it a little bit. I feel like Dev came out the gate with like a really nice punch, and he was punching heavy, man. He was dropping bombs. Although his round was shorter, I felt like he had more of the better shots within a punch. I felt like a lot of next moments just came off some real talk over some personals that he knew with the whole call PSO finesse situation. But I don't know. I just like what Dev was talking about, man, from the beginning to end. So I went with Dev.
Man, so okay, you ain't even got to get to my vote because Dev the Demon won the fan vote, and with one of the judges' votes, that gives him enough to win the matchup. I personally was voting for next. I just thought his round was better. The angle was, I mean, if you guys are familiar with that situation from at that time, that was powerful when it happened. You know what I'm saying? That was a strong round that he had. Dev round, just to me, it was a short round. And yeah, he definitely had some haymakers in there. Definitely did. The Stone Cold line was fire. That was fire. But just all in all, next round to me was just a little more complete. I'm talking about angles, punches, haymakers, everything. It was just an all-encompassing round to me. So I had next. But it don't matter what I have because Dev the Demon has enough of the votes, the percentage.
Damn, man. Shout out to Dryx. He just followed me on Facebook, too, man. Damn, man.
So, Dev the Demon, you are moving on to the next round. And then our next battle, we got Beazt versus Vice Versa, and Vice Versa won the fan vote 6-1. What you looking like that for, man?
Wait, say it again. Say it again.
Vice Versa won the fan vote. Let me make sure I get the number correct. He won 6-1 in the fan vote against Beazt.
Wait, all right, wait.
Wait. Stop. Wait, let's. Nico, you put that. Does everybody know that that's the round that is going against like the other round? Like they know that Beazt round versus Danny Myers is going against Vice Versa and whatever hidden character that he battled.
Wait.
Hey, he is a hit. Hey, for real, the duty battle is definitely a hidden character.
Wait, is this the Beazt round versus Danny, or you replace this?
No, this is Beatz's third round versus Danny, and the fans voted in favor of Vice 6-1. That's what the fans voted.
The one in the video that you sent us to review.
You sent us a different video.
Nah, I sent y'all the same exact video, man. He won 6-1 the fan vote, man. What's y'all vote? Cast the vote.
Wait. Did you give us? Is there a new Vice Versa video? What's going on? Like, hey, talk about it. Yo, you trolling. He trolling. He trying to get us tight. He know beat.
This ain't on me. I didn't listen. I didn't vote. I'm giving my vote now as a judge. I can't help what the fans and the people vote for. They fans of who they fans of. They like Vice. They like that. You know what I'm saying?
His verse, Vice Versa ain't versus Beazt, man. We ain't doing that. We ain't doing it. Hey, man, cut it out.
Hey.
Beazt, I got to Beazt clear, man. I don't know.
Oh, man.
Did you order a new set of fans to come in and vote?
Nah, listen, man. This is the thing. Dutch, you got Beazt or you got Vice, man? Who you got?
Beazt.
I got Beazt. Listen, man. This is one of them battles. I'm glad this happened because this is one of them battles where you see the people get biased. They get in there and they vote for who they like, their favorite. And there's nothing wrong with that if that's what y'all want to do, but it just looks wild when we get to voting like this on a round. It just looks wild.
Do you plan on doing this again next year?
I don't know.
Because if so,
we gotta see what this tournament look like at the end. Because I don't know.
Because if you do, I request a drug screening. We need drug tests out here before we let these people.
Nah, Linc. I ain't gonna hold you. Like, if you go in the Western Conference and like all things West groups, like people love Trey Cunningham. Like they really love him. Like they really love Trey Cunningham.
He said Trey Cunningham. Hey, yo, putting this government out there.
Yo, cause I didn't know that was him. I didn't know that was Vice Versa. I swear to God, like I didn't know that was him until he went live. I didn't know that was him until he went live one day.
Ricky.
And I was like, yo, that's Vice Versa. That's Vice Versa. Okay.
Ricky. Oh my God. Ricky.
I did not. I've seen Trey Cunningham's name for a long time. I did not know that was vice versa. I did not know that was him.
Oh man, hey look,
What's wrong with
beat out with the unanimous decision from the judges. Vice, salute to you, sir. Your third verse Cheech was definitely a good round for where you at, but B-Dot's round is viral. It's just that's one of the best battle rap rounds, not even just West rounds, one of the best battle rap rounds we've heard. So.
Damn, man.
Next battle, we moving on, man. I can't.
Shout out to Trey
This nigga said we need drug screenings. Lord, okay. Next battle we have Kayo versus Gryffin, and Kayo won the fan vote 9-2. Judges, talk to me, man. Dutch, what's happening, man? Talk to me, man.
This was a good one, too. You know what I'm saying? Like, I like the Griffin's round. You know, a little bit short, but I did appreciate it. You feel me? But KO was talking that stuff that I like to hear, man. So I got to give the battle to KO. I like KO. You know, I think this is one of his better showings. You know, and you talking that stuff. He was really getting to that pain bag. I ain't gonna lie. Talking that gang life, that street life.
Why Nico look like that? Nico, fix your face. What's going on?
Hey, shout out to Fix too for his love. Listen, I'm just listening to Dutch's breakdown, and listen, I don't disagree. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get to my vote, my pick in a minute. It's listen to how he breaking his battle down, and now rewind to when he was breaking down L.I. the Mayor versus King Leo. It's just not adding up. He talking the shit I like to hear. They talking gang shit. Huh?
No.
They was talking.
No.
They was both talking. Huh?
I did acknowledge that Elijah May was saying the same thing. It's just that in terms of what King Leo was saying, I appreciated his round more.
Let me find out this guy Gryffin got put on the horse.
No.
Let me find out you in the same crew as Loso and them. Let me find out, man.
No. First of all, Griffin's round was not nowhere near as long as King Leo's round. Now I'm saying if you stretch Griffin's round more out and he had the same consistency out, then I'll probably give it to Gryffin. But nah.
Hey, Gryffin was dope in this battle for real. I almost forgot about this one, man. This is kind of one of them like hidden class. Like I won't say hidden classes, but like one of them hidden little battles for real. Nah, for real, because it's like he battled a hidden character. So it's like you battle a hidden character. Sometimes those good performances get overlooked. You know what I'm saying? It's a hidden battle. I mean, we call it what it is. But Gryffin Penn was definitely dope in that matchup. I thought it was dope. You know what I'm saying? But if I get my vote real quick and then I'll let you go ahead and kill it off. I had KO winning this overall round. Listen, Gryffin round was fire. Penn was dope and everything like that. The round just too short. Going against KO for all that time KO was rapping, he punch after punch. He was on him the whole entire time. I had KO. Yeah, I'm saying.
I actually had Griff. I like Griff.
Man, Gryffin? Talk about it.
I don't know, man. I don't know. His stuff's just structured better. But sometimes that don't. I get it. Sometimes that don't matter when you got to do like talking that talk, and he just talking it with passion, aggression. So I get it. So I'm not too mad at that, but I like stuff that's structured really well, and that makes like he ain't just punching for the sake of punching. He's like, no, I got a point of why you like this, and I'm gonna punch and like tie it all together and all. I like that. Show some sophistication in your writing.
I'm not mad at it. To me, I like what Dutch said. Like if he had a 4-minute round, this would be a lot closer. Like a lot closer. But the fact that it was only like 2:30, I think, at most, it hurts the round. It's just a short round. You know what I'm saying? But he was definitely spazzing. I like this pin in this one. He had some shit for real.
Yeah, I like it. But shout out to KO, bro. He definitely be talking that talk.
Yeah, man. Hey, KO, your round gonna be it's gonna be a tough out, man, depending upon how the matchups go, man. That was a good ass round, man. Next one, man, we have Trav Uncut versus Afta, and Afta won the fan vote 6-3. So we got Trav Uncut versus Afta, and Afta won the fan vote 6-3. What's going on, man? What's this look for? Let's start it off. You already got the look on your face. Go ahead, brother. What's wrong, man?
Yo, they be wild, man. You drug screening immediately. They are on that. They are on that Jose Canseco out here, bro. I don't know what's going on. Where are you getting vote?
That's a new term right there. Screening.
Yeah, bro. I don't get that. They got Afta by that margin. We ain't doing that. We ain't doing that.
Man.
Players. No, no. What Trav was saying to was RX. It was,
hey, in the building, that round. Listen, that battle. First of all, shout out to RX. Shout out to Reese. Her round was fire. She had a dope round.
Oh, it was. I watched it back. She was talking.
Out here, we remember what happened when Trav Uncut battled SO Finesse. It didn't go in his favor. He got cooked, smoked by SO. So when he got a chance to battle one of the ladies from KCDC, he did not play around. And when that first 4 bars, when he got to the I'd rather watch a full day of WNBA, like when he said that, that whole room it was like an explosion went off in the room. Like it just was a different feel for real. Like we've never seen Trav Uncut in that form. Like that was a special Trav Uncut performance. Like that was like by far his best work. And he was going in from start to finish. I didn't even think he had no dry spots in that round. It was just a complete
He did, bro. He was talking like they had history. He was talking like they had history, and they broke up. She got him on child support, and he wasn't having it. So I like that. Trav all the way, man. Yo, fans. Let me hear another incorrect fan vote by that margin.
Hey, listen, I'm telling y'all all the time, y'all can vote, people, supporters, fans. Y'all can vote for your favorite battle rapper, but I'm telling you, when it comes to certain battles, it's gonna look crazy. It's gonna look like he was intentionally being biased. You know what I'm saying? So y'all can vote how you want to. Just know that when the judges have the final say so. You know what I'm saying? That's why there's judges here. You know what I'm saying? Dutch, man. Talk to us, man. Trav Uncut or Afta, man. Talk about it, man.
I'm not gonna lie. Trav, pardon me. Afta was cooking. He was cooking, and then what was that? That was Alliance or Sky Tier?
I believe Sky Tier.
Sky Tier.
Yeah, Sky Tier.
That was Sky Tier. Yeah, he was cooking. He was cooking, man. I wish I was up on Afta, before, but Afta was cooking. But there's no way that Afta was beating that round from Trav Uncut. What? When Trav said you built like a juvenile.
Hey, when he got to that part, bro, that was fire, like for real. I think even when you see Geechi is standing right there, the way he reacted lets you know, okay, this is a different level of fire that he just said. Like I've never heard that before. That was like one of them ones. So yeah. Now, Trav was going crazy, man. That battle is that's like a little low-key West classic out here for a 1-round battle, man. Y'all got to check that out. RX versus Trav Uncut, man. Check out the full battle, man. It's definitely worth your time to watch that.
Definitely worth your time, man. I did not know. This is probably one of the better rounds that I've seen so far. I think this is the first. Let me scroll up because I'm looking at this is probably the first grassroots that I saw outside the people that I know that was really dope. I didn't know that, what I'm saying, in terms of like Trav Uncut was snapping, man. And the fact that the fans how many fans voted for Afta?
He won 6-3.
6-3, so all 6 of them are from Seattle.
Listen. Afta is from Bakersfield, so he's not from there. He's actually battling somebody from the Northwest, from Washington. He's battling somebody from out there. So Afta was on the road. That's a road game for Afta with that round. You know what I'm saying? He's not from there. You know what I'm saying? He from Southern California. You know what I'm saying? Or Central California.
So he had the agenda behind him. Okay, he got
the agenda. Hey, yo, chill out, man. Afta, man. Your music, I see. Listen, real talk, Afta is one of the hardest working battle rappers in the entire West. When it comes to his music, battles, I'm being serious. He is one of the hardest workers, for real. He be putting in a lot of work on the craft. In this particular matchup, he didn't win. I had Trav.
So why are you giving them credit like one of those
I
hard-working
have to give people
players
credit for
that
that. Listen, man. Listen, not everybody can be Geechi, champion of the year, doing music. Not everybody can be that. Some people can only, they doing what they do locally. And locally speaking, Afta is one of the hardest working people in the West. He don't get his proper just due because he's not like the personality-wise. He's not like a shit talker. He's not going to sit over there and talk his way into the conversation, but his work ethic and what he does behind the scenes is definitely commendable.
I get it. He rebound. He hustle.
Yeah, he ain't got no special moves. He just got he got no special moves. He just got that body slam and he pins you in the ground 1, 2, 3. Like he just got.
Yeah, he fundamentally sound. He box out.
Hey, look, man. Sounded like you got Trav Uncut Dutch. I ain't gonna let you slander Afta on my show. Not on this show. Not on this show. Not Afta. He's not a hidden character. Slander the hidden characters. All right. Listen, Trav Uncut, salute to you, sir. It's a unanimous from all the judges. We got you winning. You are moving on to the next round.
Good job, buddy.
Make sure I put that W next to your name, sir. So the next one, and I definitely want to hear some conversation on this. One of the judges told me this battle was trash, hidden character worthy. So we're gonna talk about it. Ratchett versus Shi Dog. Who wants to start it off?
I think the person who said it was trash should start this one.
we missing a judge. What happened, man? Where he at? Where he at? Dutch, man, talk to us, man. How'd you feel about this matchup, man? Ratchett versus Shi Dog, man. What'd you think about it, bro?
I'm mad that Ratchett picked this round.
What's wrong with the round?
This round wasn't good, man. Like he said, he had a burger bar. I know he had a burger bar. Yeah, he had a burger bar. And that bar, you know what the bar was. You know what the bar was.
Hey, yo. What's wrong with this dude, Dutch, man? What's wrong with the burger bar, man? You know what I'm saying? They might have been hungry when he was writing his material. You know what I'm saying? He might have been hungry.
That burger bar was awful. Like, and when we think about these guys, man, like some of these guys I'm very familiar with in terms of the material. Not material, but in terms of the resume, you know what I'm saying? Like I know Ratchett had a way better round than this. Even when he first started battling, this was a better round than this one against RayMay. No good. And then Shi Dog.
Ricky!
No, we ain't doing Shi Dog.
Yo,
hey, hold on. By the way, I forgot to say the fan vote for this one. Shi Dog won the fan vote 6-1.
Hold on. I'm doing the time here. Okay, 3 minutes. He had a 7-minute round. It took him 5 minutes to start cooking. Took him 5 minutes.
Hey, yo, man, what you mean it took him 5 minutes to start cooking? What you mean?
There was a lot of Reggie.
He said a lot of Reggie? Nah, what's he? Shi Dog?
Yeah, he had a lot
this nigga Ledge done left the building. He left the building. What's going on with Ledge, man? Yo.
But with that being said, though, like those 2 minutes, I feel like that was better than whatever Ratchett was saying.
I'm not okay with this.
Ricky.
So I picked Shi Dog default. You know what I'm saying? But Ratchett, this was not the round to pick. And Shi Dog, I feel like Shi Dog's some of his best material is not grassroots. So the ones I've seen at least was not grassroots. So I don't know if there's like I don't know if he has an extensive grassroots resume, but if this is the best of his grassroots, so now I gotta. This can't be the best of his grassroots.
He picked this round. Shi Dog picked this round. This is what he chose. This is what he feels is his personal best. hey, Ledge, man, talk to me, man. Shi Dog versus Ratchett, man.
I'm gonna keep it real quick. I'm gonna go with Shi Dog. I feel like neither one was stellar, but even at his worst, he's just overall better. And it kind of showed here. It was like the lesser of two evils. Me leveling down to the competition is still better than what you can bring. That's pretty much what it was. I did think he had a nice little flurry, like when he switched his flow up midway. But yeah, other than that, yeah, I wasn't too fond of this matchup either. And I was looking forward to it because I've actually seen a couple of battles from both of them where they were shining. So it was disappointing, man. It was disappointing. This was a store-run battle if I've ever seen one.
Hey, man, listen, man. Shi Dog advancing. You don't even need my vote, but
there we go.
I really didn't have. I didn't really have neither one of them winning clearly. Like, it wasn't no clear matchup. I feel like Ratchett has better rounds than this. I give it to Shi Dog. That would be my pick. You know what I'm saying? I felt like Ratchett has had better rounds. His best round was on URL when he smoked XP. The battle's never probably gonna see the light of day ever. But I was there. I was standing right there, and he cooked XP. So, other than saying, I got Shi Dog, you know what I'm saying, winning the matchup, Shi Dog round. I did feel like it took a while for him to finally get to the point where he was cooking. It took a minute. Definitely took a minute, and that's one of the things that he was notorious for doing. It takes him a minute to really start cooking. But 5 minutes. Yeah. But look, Shi Dog, you are moving on. I feel, is that unanimous? All of us had Shi Dog?
Yeah.
So Shi Dog is a unanimous winner. So next battle, we have Fate versus Urban the Element, man. This was a good one. I actually like this one. It's a pretty good one. Talk to me, man. What y'all got?
This was really good. At first, I went with Urban. Like I said, this is another one of the battles I had to watch a couple of times, so I wasn't too sure. Well, with Urban the first time, but then on second and third watch, I ended up picking Fate because Fate, I felt like if it was so close, you had to be like, okay, who had less dry spots? I felt like Fate had just a few less dry spots than Urban. Really, that's really all I got. I don't really got nothing scientific to break. I feel like they both was cooking. I just had to go back and see who had the fewer dry spots. Fate had the fewer dry spots. Plus, he was a little more intense. He didn't have like these. Sometimes Urban did have these weird delays too. Like he would just kind of stop, and it would kind of take his momentum away. But Fate, that was about as tense as I've seen Fate. Like I don't know, he was pissed. Yeah, man, I like it.
Dutch, man, talk to me, man. What you got, man? Fate or Urban the Element, man?
Wait, who the fan got? I got my pick, but who the fans got?
The fans, let's see here. What we doing with the fans?
I don't like that you smiling already, dog. Who the fans got, man?
They had Fate winning 2-1. So Fake moving on, but for the sake of talking about it, who did you have with your vote, brother?
I like Urban. I like Urban's round slightly better. Slightly better. I feel like Urban took the risk of, you know, doing an approach. We'll say though that with Urban, that friendly shit was a little bit weird, but it's cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, not friendly shit, but his opponent, you know, I'm getting sidetracked.
Yeah.
You feel like that took away around them being too friendly, too cool, shaking hands and shit during the round?
Right, but I digress. Even with that, you know what I'm saying? I feel like Fate's round was what Fate does, man. He could punch you out the gate. He could punch you out the building, you know. But I liked Urban's round a little bit more. I like the way it was delivered. I like the way it was structured. Just a little bit more than Fate's. It's a very close battle, but I'll edge it to Urban.
I heard that. Listen, man, my pick was going to be Urban. I thought Urban's round, just as a complete round, was better. I like the fact that he was angling. That's something I feel like he should, in his battles now, I even feel like he should get more into that if he can, like, you know, if he has a good enough, you know, approach to it. I feel like his angles are pretty good, like the way he was breaking it down. I also like the fact that he was consistent throughout the round. Just his rapping was consistent. Fate's round was nice. I was in the building for Fate's round. I was there. That was actually the night I battled somebody out here in the West, 6500. Shout out to my bro. But I battled him in a 3-rounder, man. So I was there watching Fate battle. I think I was maybe a couple battles after his, but the building was rocking with Fate. And the person he battled went crazy in their first round. Like, he was barking on him. And Fate came back, and when he hit that God tier line, that pretty much shut the rest of the battle went downhill for his opponent because Fate smoked him. It was bad. Yeah, I'm saying after that point, man. But yeah, I had Urban. I thought the matchup was dope. But Fate, the votes are spoken, brother. You are moving on to the next round, brother. Fate is moving on.
He gonna be a tough out, bro. That round is nice.
Now, we've been talking a lot about the fan vote and how people have been wild. This next one, I'm almost nervous to say it. And I couldn't believe it when I had to double take when I read this one because I could not believe what I seen. But it happened.
I'm about to log out. We
have Geechi Gotti versus Prom Luther King. And the fan vote has Prom Luther King winning 34-14. The fan vote has Prom Luther King winning 34-14 over Geechi Gotti, man. The fans. Hey, yo! Hey, listen, Prom Luther King, his fans, the people who think Prom is fire, they voted. And they got Prom Luther King winning 34-14.
What Atlanta man said? That's XP's cousin. You know him for being XP's cousin. Nah, he said XP. Man. Prom's cousin.
Listen, see, look, he referencing more L.I. the Mayor material. You see this? He even going back and referencing more L.I. the Mayor material. Huh? Prom, we know you mean Prom cousin. You winner former. We see he mentioning more than bars. I see you, Dutch. I see you. You by the end of this video, you're gonna come to the light and you're gonna change your vote. I know it. I see it. I see it. But talk to me, man. Geechi Gotti versus Prom Luther King. The people say that it was almost like clear. Well, not even almost. It was clear. He won by 24 votes. Talk to me, Geechi Gotti or Prom.
It's gonna be the round that he gave Kid Clutch, right? This ain't the same round. It can't be the same.
This is the round Geechi Gotti spit to the Kid Clutch.
Yo, Ledge, what you said, the drug screening?
Yeah, like it should happen every Friday, starting from 9 to noon.
What's wrong with y'all, man? What y'all doing, man? The people voted. This is what they felt. What? It might be all the Prime people, but I'm just saying the people. You know what I'm saying?
Straight up crack babies. This is nonsense.
That's what we here for. That's why we here. Geechi, clear. There's nothing to discuss. Like,
hey, look, man. Listen, Prom. You got through the last round versus Jada Nightwing with the fan votes. I didn't have judges, and we put judges in now to vote. And if I didn't have judges here, you would have very well knocked out Geechi Gotti. But the two judges have said, listen, two judges have said that you lost, and I had Geechi Gotti, so it's unanimous with the judges.
my God.
We got Geechi. Listen, Prom round was dope though. Let's just be real. His round was dope. It wasn't horrible.
No, it was a good round. No, he had a good round.
Yeah, some fire. That's some fire for real.
But it's not Geechi Gotti's round versus Clutch.
That Geechi round, one of the best rounds. Battle rap spit. We ain't talking about just the West. That's one of the best battle rap rounds. Like periods anywhere. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
That was crazy. Now this one right here, this is gonna be an interesting one, man. I actually like this battle here. I thought it was a very close matchup. For real. I like this one, man. We have Saynt versus Daylyt. We have Saynt versus Daylyt, and Saynt won the fan vote 2-1. 2-1. Shout out to the 3 people who voted. All right, what's going on here, man? I know y'all not finna tell me Saynt was trash or he was horrible. I know you niggas ain't finna do that.
You got it, dog. You got it. Hey.
I know y'all not finna tell me Saynt was trash.
I just want to plug
respectful right now.
I just want to plug my stuff and leave, bro. Look, so you can follow me at Pod Tier. Follow me on Twitter and on Instagram.
So you telling me this fan vote is more wild than a Prom over Geechi?
No, of course not.
Okay, so then what you get all this reaction for? Saynt was fired. Saynt wasn't fired?
We using fire loosely like that? Was he fired or was he good? Was he fired or was he good?
Did he not say fire shit in this round? Did he or did he not say fire shit? Yes or no?
He's a good battle rapper. A good battle rapper is going to say some fire stuff in their round. But overall, was it a fire round? It's a young Saynt too, man. Like he wasn't ready yet to have a fire round.
I would have picked one of his rounds versus Dryx, even one of his rounds versus Shi Dog. I thought them rounds would have been way more potent. But I feel like this is the round he chose. I think it was because of that bar that the piece I took out my side made him look like that was fire. That was crazy.
That was hard. That was crazy.
Crazy. But yeah, so I'm just already getting from y'all right now that y'all got this dude Daylyt just beating Saynt. That's what I'm hearing. Y'all got Daylyt.
Do you hear the shit Daylyt was saying in that battle?
I was listening to Daylyt. I'm
No, you tripping.
Hey, hold on, Linc. I'm sorry. Dev the Demon, how the hell did you get into my Zoom call? Why is Dev the Demon in my Zoom call? Look at this nigga. Where did Dev the Demon come from? Bring back Dutch KIB. Dev, get your ass out of my Zoom. What's going on here?
Where'd Dev come from?
You didn't see Dev the Demon on the screen?
No.
I seen Dev. Listen, man. So y'all both got Daylyt. What's going on, Dutch? Talk to me, man. Who you got, man?
I got Daylyt clear. Like
Clear?
That was not a good Saynt. You know what I'm saying? Like that wasn't a good Saynt. Like you can tell Saynt was young. You know what I'm saying? This is probably before he got his opportunities on a URL stage. At the time,
2015, around the time when he first started.
Bro, Saynt will tell you that wasn't his best. You know.
He picked it.
No, you're not gonna pick that versus that's not even like a top Daylyt. That's like regular Daylyt, and Daylyt was spazzing. Like Daylyt was. Let me tell you something right now. Saynt went first, right? Okay. When the beginning of Daylight's round, he was talking about tuna fish. He was talking about tuna fish, and he won. He was talking about tuna fish.
Hey, y'all, I want y'all to notice how this man Dutch keep bringing up food bars. This entire video, he is talking about food. This entire burger bars, tuna fish bars.
I can't help what these guys are saying in their rounds.
The West Coast hungry. I mean, shit. The West is hungry. I can't say it no other way, man.
But he was flipping. He was definitely thinking about Daylyt is that he is probably, if not top 3, the best at name flipping and stretching words. Like, he's the best at what he does, man. Like, just to punch and then lead into, oh my gosh. It's when Daylyt is serious, he's a problem. And yeah, I don't see Saynt. Nah, like that's why we here, like to stop things like this from happening. You know what I'm saying? Like we are the last night. We are the firewall. We're the firewall of stupidity. That's what we are. You know what I'm saying? Like, we make sure that we block all the stupidity that comes to try to infiltrate the West Coast battle rap culture.
I like that.
You know what I'm saying? We go to firewall. You know what I'm saying?
I like that.
Hey, West, I be trying to tell y'all, man, the standard need to be a lot higher. I be trying to tell y'all some of these rounds is from years ago, so we understand it was fire at the time, and over time it probably didn't age well. I thought Saynt round was dope. I thought it was a dope round. I do not have Saynt winning. I have Daylyt winning, but I did think Saynt round was dope. I thought it was a dope round. I did think it was dope, right? But that Daylyt round, even that was maybe what, a 60, 70% Daylyt, and he's still, you just see the pen, you just see his, that particular round from Daylyt was dope, man. So
my God, he's back. That was crazy. Yo, Daylyt was fire.
Facts, man. So we got Daylyt with a unanimous decision, so he will be moving on. And we got 4 battles left, man. So next one, we have XP versus RayMay. And the fan vote, this is out fucking rages. This is 20-1 has XP winning. Now, I don't know what the fuck. Listen, man, this is up there with the Prom versus Geechi fan vote. This is up there. 20-1? XP won 20-1 in the fan vote. Gentlemen, talk to me, man. XP or RayMay? How'd y'all call it?
I got XP, but that's definitely a wild margin. Yeah, I got XP winning. I don't agree with the fan vote, like by that degree, but I thought XP was dope in that battle. Now a lot of people say, real name Brandon won, so maybe that's.
But
yeah,
that was
the
best XP. That was the best XP.
That maybe takes the luster off of it for some. But I thought he was saying some stuff, man.
No, he was fire. You know, XP was fire for sure. Yes,
yeah. And RayMay was dope too. I just felt like there's stuff that sticks and just stuff that's just cool for the moment. And I felt like RayMay was saying dope stuff, but it just didn't stick when I stopped watching it. When I was listening to XP and I turned it off, I was still replaying the bars he said in my head, and that always kind of has an effect on me. So I'm gonna go with XP.
I heard that. Dutch, KIB, talk to me, brother. RayMay or XP?
I got XP.
Ooh, okay, XP.
RayMay had a solid. We're gonna keep it a buck here, man. I feel like RayMay at times just has this forced aggression that it's not him. It doesn't translate well to me. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's forced aggression, man. Like the forced aggression, the forced aggression to compensate the lack of presence, you know what I'm saying? It's not good, you know, like RayMay is a good person. You know what I'm saying? Like, he supports. And y'all trying to have a straight face. Yo, chill out. Damn it.
Ricky!
He called him a good person, dog.
Ricky!
Nah, stop.
Oh my God! Ricky! Oh. Hey yo! Hey yo! Hey, this nigga Dutch. Listen, man. It's the reason, man. Keep it a buck, man. Jesus Christ. Yo, wilding on you niggas right now, boy. Oh my goodness.
Nah. All jokes aside, like, RayMay is a
He see I'm the only one on camera. Hey, listen, RayMay, man. Let me tell you something about your round, man. XP, let me tell you something about your round. Listen.
I'm back.
I had RayMay edging this particular matchup. I did feel like XP's round was fire. However, I felt like RayMay rap in his round was like, I think 9 minutes. XP round was like 4 and some change. So he pretty much doubled up his round in terms of the time limit. You know what I'm saying? So he got off more material. XP punches were landing. I felt like some of them were kind of some of the reach variety. You know what I'm saying? We ain't gonna let him off a little bit of that going on. Little bit of, but XP round was fire nonetheless. I did have a RayMay edge in this particular matchup. However, it don't matter what I got, because XP, you are moving on to the next round, my brother. You got the fan vote, and you got 2 of the judges, man. So XP is moving on. This dude, Ledge. You all right over there, Ledge? You cool? Allergies kicking in?
I'm good, man.
All right.
Oh, wow.
Next one, man. We got 3 left, man. We got Linc versus Danny Myers. And the fan vote for this one has Danny Myers 4-1.
Why y'all let Danny Myers talk to that girl like that? That's
The no ma'am treatment. Oh, yeah. Get for that. That's that no ma'am treatment. For all you people who don't understand, Danny, he got a level of disrespect I don't think he's shown you RL yet. He got a level of disrespect. Danny, bring back the no ma'am treatment.
I can't believe y'all let him talk. called her ancestors slave hoes, man. I can't believe he did that. But I liked it, so I gave him the dub. I thought he was very disrespectful. I like that version of Danny. It was nice though. Like, this is taking nothing away from him, man. He definitely brought it. Kind of want to see more of him now. I've only seen 2 battles of his, so I definitely want to see more. And that's another thing that showcasing these grassroots guys kind of does. Just gives them a new audience. So salute to Nico for that. And yeah, man, that was a good little exchange. Both rounds was nice to me, but I'm gonna edge it towards Danny, man, because like you said, that was a different version of him that we need to see a little more often. So, yeah.
That's talk to me, man. Danny or Linc, man.
I don't know what Danny was going through at that time, but that's some type of abuse. There's somewhere in America that you can get arrested for that. You know what I'm saying? I got Danny winning that. I'm sorry, like that's up there with Tay Rock and C3.
I'm not gonna lie to you.
It might be.
I think it's. See, y'all gonna call me West biased, but I think Danny's disrespect was superior to Tay Rock's disrespect because of the variety of disrespect Danny brought. See, Tay Rock was it was one tray. It was like, bitch, he was in that bag. You know what I'm saying? Back like but like he was in that. Danny, it was universal disrespect. Listen, when you go back to slavery, you calling them slave hoes, and you got all these kids at home who watch them. Listen, I know some of y'all think Louis is the one who created that. He did not. Danny said this shit back in 2014 to this woman. Shout out Unique Bars, by the way. But he said this way back then. Danny came up with that. Shout out to Blue Easy, though. It was fire when he said it at traffic. I remember laughing in the building as well. But Danny, I had you winning this clear. Linc, I was there in the building for the Linc versus Ron Compton. In that second round, he was losing. The first round, he lost clear. So that second round, he was already down a round, and he turned the fuck up. Like, that round was cold. I remember that. That was the same event that Geechi Gotti battled Dre Vicious. That was a dope-ass event for real. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I got Danny clear, man. It wasn't round-to-round matchup. It was not close to me at all. If Linc had a dope round, it was dope. He got a lot of haymakers, but that no ma'am treatment is something that the West knows about. That's one of the ones classic Danny round right there, honestly. So,
Facts.
got Danny with the unanimous decision. Moving on to the next round. 2 battles left. I'm gonna save this one because I think that one might be the debate. So we gonna go to Smoov, Cali Smoov versus K Philosophy. And just so you guys understand, they did not receive any fan votes. So the judges will be whoever we vote for will get this. Whoever wins, it's 3 judges, so we all got a piece of it. Whoever gets it, 2 votes to 3. That's who wins. Cali Smoov versus K Philosophy. Whoever wants to jump off with this one, man, start it off.
I'll kick things off. I'm gonna go with Cali Smoov. I felt like he was direct. If I have to settle the tie, I feel like he was super direct. He had an axe to ground with Diz being in the same clique. The personals hit. Then he showed him midway, when he started spazzing and going crazy in the crowd. He showed him that combination of I can do those multis and rap fast and stuff like that too. So he showed him different elements that I don't know Diz was expecting, and it made for one of the better one-rounders of that year, man. It was like I found myself going back to that battle quite often. It was one of the few one-round battles on the West Coast that actually made it to champion too as well. So that was a big look and that kind of let you know the type of tier that they was rapping at. So, and no disrespect because that round by K Phil would have beat a lot of other guys in this tournament, to be honest with you. He was dope in there. But yeah, Cali Smoov was so well rounded for that one round. I gotta go with him.
I heard that. Dutch, talk to me, man. Cali Smoov or K Philosophy?
You on mute.
Sorry about that. I gotta go with K Phil. I gotta go with K Phil on this one. I felt like in terms of rapping, approach, being clever, all that, K Phil did that in a shorter amount of time than what Cali Smoov did. I understand that this was a personal battle for Cali Smoov. You understand? And some of the approaches that he had for Disaster was good, but I felt like the execution, or rather the level of execution, was basic. You know what I'm saying? And I know that Cali Smoov can do better than this, especially, you know what I mean? So I wasn't very moved by this round. I watched this. This is probably the 3rd time I watched it. You know what I'm saying? The 3rd being the most recent. I remember this when it first happened. It was a big deal. I feel like in the building, Cali Smoov was probably rocking, but watching it though, nah. It was a cool round. It was cool. Nothing too crazy. You know what I'm saying? K Phil though. K Phil.
It's on you. It's on you, brother.
That's crazy that I gotta be the deciding vote. That's crazy. Listen, man. Cali Smoov round versus Diz. I feel like if you're not from the West, or if you, even let's say if you're not from the West, you have to have certain inside information to understand some of the angles he presented. So I can understand how somebody not from here, if he's mentioning certain lines or going with certain angles, how you probably wouldn't be able to follow, because a lot of what he said, you have to be in the West circuit to kind of know about. You got to kind of be within the circuit. I thought his round was crazy. I feel like that's the reason why that battle made it to champion, is because he had a crazy round and Diz had a crazy round, and that it has some impact. Like, that was an impactful battle to make it to champion. Most West battles on local leagues do not make it to champion. Like, almost none of them do, ever. So the fact that that one did, that tells you how good of a battle that was as a complete battle. K-Phil, his round, he was personal with that one with the dude he battled Jack, because everybody going into that battle was making that one debatable in their predictions, and it was looking as disrespectful for real. So that's why you see that energy from K Philosophy up front, just out the gate. He wasted no time getting to the point. The only thing I like, for me, the separators for me when I'm looking at rounds is you got to look at, you got to factor in time, material, performance, all that good stuff, right? Cali Smoov round is twice the amount K-Phil's round. Material, so we got in more material. I felt like K Philosophy to a point was fire. Like the first 2/3 of the round, maybe even say 75% of the round. But that the ending kind of just slightly, not much, but just enough to make it some breathing room where I have Cali Smoov edging this. I have him edging this one. I got Cali Smoov winning this particular matchup. So Cali Smoov, you will move on to the next round. I got Cali Smoov. And then the last one, man.
Noticing a lot of KD. Noticing a lot of KCDC bias, but go ahead.
You can't use that on me, because K Philosophy is a New Wave, and that's the crew I'm in. So you can't use that on me. I'm in New Wave. That's the crew with K Philosophy. You can't put no KC. I'm not in KCDC. I'm not in there. They ain't made no announcements unless y'all got an announcement cooking. Beazt, Dre, unless y'all got an announcement cooking, huh? KCDC. Y'all have a media outlet? Add the media. But listen, we moving on to the last matchup, man. Crew versus crew. This is another crew versus crew matchup. No, actually, no, this is not a crew versus crew matchup. I'm sorry. I'm thinking about the person's opponent. No, but this is not crew versus crew, but it's a fire one. Last battle, we got Dryx versus Emerson Kennedy, and Dryx won the fan vote 5-1. 5-1. These were two fire rounds from both of them. These rounds were fire. Like, these are some of the colder rounds in the whole thing. But, Ledge, I see you have the most perplexed look right now. Talk to the people. Who do you have winning this round matchup?
No, they both was fire. I mean, Dryx can write his ass off. I thought the way he started was amazing. I thought there was like a midway point though where it was like a noticeable drop, in my opinion, in his performance. And it kind of left like me wanting more. And he never hit those highs he hit, let's say, in the first maybe minute and a half of his round, where he was like just everything was landing. How he was just talking, he was on go. What do you say about that disaster? The disaster was me. Something when he was like, my back. Oh, that whole thing was fire. That might have been mine. That was so cold, bro. Oh, but anyway, I felt like Emerson Kennedy was pretty much landed at will on Death. He was landed at will on Death.
EFB, man. EFB.
And it was amazing to see. Now I will say, EK, you gotta stop that. Like, you will say a punch and like, yeah, I guess to the motherland, oh, what's good? And then just like walk past your opponent and like drift off. I'm not a fan of that. Like saying a bar or saying a punch and then just fading off into the sunset to where the guy gotta bring you back into the shot. Like where are you going? Like you gotta stop that.
Where are you going? Yo, he performing. That's
Nah, we ain't doing that. But I do like his round though. He was punching. He was giving game at the same time. Couple of little angles here and there. It was just a well-crafted round, and he fucked that up pretty bad. He really did. But yeah, I'm gonna go with EK in that one. But Dryx was fired though. I felt like he just let his foot off the gas towards the end. So.
All right. Dutch, talk to me, man. Emerson Kennedy or Dryx, man. Talk to me.
I have to go EK. And let me say this real quick. I feel like people should start giving EK the respect he deserves more. You know what I'm saying? As one of the top guys on the West Coast. You know what I'm saying? Period. You know, Dryx is fire. This was a really good matchup. Don't get me wrong. But EK, man. EK, like, I got EK clear. I mean, the way his pen is crazy. His pen is crazy, man. His pen is crazy, and not to say that Dryx's pen. The thing about Dryx is just that it's tough because I seen what he did against Griz, because even though it's crazy how the same round is in this tournament. You know what I'm saying? And even so, like, compared to what EK was doing, I feel like EK looked more seasoned. You know what I'm saying? I'm not with the aggression that Dryx has. You know what I'm saying? But the material versus his material, I feel like I like EK's material a bit better. So I'm going to go with EK.
Man. Look, hey, this particular matchup, man, I think out of every single battle, let me look at this again. Out of all the battles that we went through, this is probably the closest matchup out of every single battle in this round of 32. I don't think any other battle came close to this level of debatableness to me. Like, you break this round down in terms of punchlines, pin, just overall material, performance, just everything, man. This was by far the one to me. Like, even I had to rewatch this. I had to watch these rounds several times making damn videos. And I had to rewatch this a few times. And it's like every time I watch it, I had a different winner. Like, literally every single time I watched it, it was something different. EK is an alien. I'm just going to say it right now. He's an alien. That pin. If we don't start putting Emerson in them top 10 discussions for pin, the West got at least 2 or 3 in that top. At least 2 or 3 in that top 10 in terms of pin. Got a few of the best pins in battle rap. You got to add Emerson in there. You're not going to put him top 10, top 8. He got to be in there somewhere, for real. Like, for real. Dryx,
I would say about 3.
The way, because I felt like even going into that battle, most people had young Griz kind of beating Dryx pretty clear. A lot of people was like, nah, we got Griz, you know what I'm saying? I don't think Dryx is ready. And I think that first round was more so like a statement of, I'm here. Like, nah, you're not just going to walk past me. I'm here. You got to deal with me for 3 rounds. You know what I'm saying? Emerson, even with the freestyle rebuttals, you know what I'm saying, at the beginning of the round, all that time with white women means I know my Miranda's like, what are you talking? EK! What are you talking about? What? Listen.
What do you say about the Coke? About the Coke jacket?
Oh, I had a Coke jacket too. Listen, man. Bro,
rebuttal.
I'm telling you right now, this is the battle where I'm like, I'm going to pick somebody right now and get my vote, and then after I get a vote, I'm like, damn, I think this. I'll go back and forth with it. I'll be indecisive about this pick forever. I'm just gonna keep it real. But I'll be indecisive about it. But the last time I watched it, how I scored it, how I put everything together with the round, I gave the slightest of edge. The slightest of edge. I gave the slightest of edge to Dryx the last time I watched this battle. I'm talking about razors. I'm talking about it was close.
Oh, we got to drug test Nico.
And listen, like I said, I probably would have picked EK if I go back and pick EK. Listen, I'm telling you, every time I watched it, I had a different person winning for different reasons. I just like Dryx's round. Dryx's round stood out slightly, like half a percentile. It just stood out. Emerson's round was fire. It was. But I had Dryx. The last time I watched it, I had Dryx winning slightly. So I got Dryx with my vote. Let me make sure I go back and look again. Fan vote had Dryx, so Dryx will be moving on in the tournament to the next round, man. I ain't gonna lie, that's a crazy one to call, man.
That hurt.
That's a cold one. That hurt. You also said Beazt, Gatlin, and Young Pop hurt. So which one hurt? Huh? Can't be both of them. You know what hurts? You know what hurts? When vice versa wins, the fan vote clearly 6-1, and you guys just ignore the fan vote. That hurts. Huh? That hurts the fans. They voted. That hurts. Huh?
I got a few choice words for your fans.
Prom Luther King's fan, and he was voted almost unanimous 34-14, and you guys just no, we don't care about no Prom Luther King votes. That hurts. You telling me that EK and Dryx wasn't close? It not at all close. It was just clear in favor of EK. Just not a debate.
I thought it was a separation, man. There's some separation towards the back end of both of their rounds. Like you can see, like Dutch said, like you can see some sophistication, a bit of more like experience and seasoning with EK throughout the whole verse. I mean, I ain't mad at it. I ain't that mad at it. You gotta stop bringing up this Beazt Gatlin battle though.
Hey man, listen, man. The battle was, you know what I'm saying, was what it was, man. What you want from me? I watched the battle when I was putting it together, and I picked Beazt. Like, what you want from me? Like, what you want?
I'm not gonna let you get away with it.
Young Pop round was cool to me. It was right? It was dope. But I felt like in this particular matchup, like Beazt just. If we're looking at, like, if you said this person had X, Y, and Z, and then the intangibles, Beazt Gatlin on the intangible side of the game with all the other factors over Young Pop. Young Pop probably had, you talking about this total material, length of the round, all that, he had that. But talking about the totality overall, I had Beazt Gatlin. But listen, man, I think in terms of, I looking at all the winners, right? You got Beazt Gatlin, Young Griz, L.I. the Mayor, Real Name Brandon, Dev the Demon. That's the one right there. That's that. You all gonna hear about that one tomorrow. B-Dot going on, Shi Dog, Fate, Geechi, Daylyt, XP, Danny Myers, Cali Smoov, and Dryx.
Oh, I like that.
Those are the winners. Shout out to my judges, man. Dutch, you know what I'm saying, KIB. Real quick, I'm going to let both of y'all plug it, man. Dutch, plug everything, man. Let the people know where they can find you at, good brother.
Oh, man. YouTube, Dutch KIB. IG and Twitter, Dutch_KIB. I'm on Caffeine as well. If you go to the Caffeine, type my name in, Dutch KIB. What else? The Main Stage Podcast on This Is 50. And also, I might as well make the announcement here, man. You know, my guy Ben Swayze, shout out to him. You know, he asked me, pardon me, not just Ben Swayze, but Fat Boy, shout out to Fat Boy, Damn I'm Wild. They just asked me to be down on the New Era podcast. So You know what I'm saying? I'll be rocking out with them too. You know, so shout out to the team over there, New Era Podcast. So we working, man.
I clap it up. Working. That's major. Shout out to the New Era Podcast, man. My good brothers up over there putting in the work, man. That's major.
Oh yes, you know what I'm saying. Also, don't forget, man. Look out for the URL Crucible coming out soon. You know, a new process for new talent to reach the URL. You know what I'm saying. We're gonna be starting real soon. So you're gonna just stay tuned for more announcements about that. You know, you can all submit 90-second audition. Just make sure it's new material. You know what I'm saying? They're still looking for a couple of guys on the West Coast. So, you know, anybody from the West, make sure you do your auditions. You know, you never know who get picked up. I made my pick off an audition, so you never know. You feel me?
Most definitely. Top Tier Podcast, man. Plug it.
Pod Tier. Ledge, you know, follow me at Twitter, at Pod Tier, at Instagram, at Pod Tier, Top Tier Podcast on Caffeine, YouTube. And yeah, man, just continuing to do the once a week weekly shows that's streaming on all your services. Top Tier Podcast, just get back to the interview bag. Just been doing solo stuff, coming up with new scenarios to try to be creative. And yeah, man, we're gonna do it once a week. I'm gonna try to come up more with a set time, roughly Thursdays and Fridays to upload. And hopefully kick it with Nico on his channel, do some more stuff. People seem to like that. So, you know, I'm around. But yeah, that's me. I'm moving.
I heard that, man. Make sure everybody, please, y'all heard that they handles everything. Make sure you guys follow them on social media. Please make sure you follow them on social media. Make sure that you guys subscribe to everything they're doing. Follow them on all the platforms, the caffeines, everything, man. Get in tune with what these brothers are doing. These are two of the most thorough people in the culture. We're talking about the whole culture. Yeah, I'm saying these two of the most thorough people. So definitely want to give a big shout out. It's like 1 o'clock where y'all at. So I even salute y'all for even hanging in here this long. I thought I was just going to have to finish the rest of it, but I salute you, good brothers, for staying on, man. Find me on Twitter at NicoTV _ on Instagram at _NicoTV. I got new graphics. Make sure you go ahead and check them out, man. Shout out to the good brother. I think it's the ref on Twitter. Make sure that you guys at him. Get all your exclusive logos and all that good stuff. Holla at him. And yeah, man. Good brothers. We'll be back in maybe another week, you know what I'm saying? Something like that for the next round, the Sweet 16. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? 8 battles for that round will be a lot shorter. So definitely want to salute you guys for tuning in. Timestamps will be in the description. I'm dropping this as is. So timestamps will be in the description. You know what I'm saying? But salute to everybody, man. Wes.